Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're working on Mazda CX-7 right there as you can see. And we have that's a parts car, but we have the other one inside. We did engine replacement, as you know, many videos on this car. And if you have on the heater controls light bulbs that do not illuminate at night when you turn the headlights on, okay, that's where the bulbs are. So stay with us. We're going to show you how to remove the heater controls, how to get to the bulbs, and how to replace them. Alright guys, first thing that you need to do, you need to turn the key on, go all the way to drive, so we can remove the trim there. Make sure you have the e-brake on all the way. You can go ahead and turn the key off after that. It's going to beep at us a little bit, but bear with us. Okay, let's go ahead and start on it now. Alright guys, first thing that you need to do, if you get a small screwdriver or prying tool, okay, you can pry on the bottom there. Once you pry it open, you can grab it with your hands and start pulling on it a little bit. Just be careful not to break anything. Okay, you can see it's stuck pretty good there, but eventually it will come out. And if it's an older one, being exposed to the sun too much, it might be breakable, so just be careful with it when you pull it. Okay, you can see there is a couple clips and the whole thing will come out of there now. So next, in order to remove and replace the heater AC controls right here, you will need to remove the radio. So stay with us and we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay guys, radio has 4 screws with a Phillips screwdriver that we will need to remove. 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side. And don't forget to check out our main channel, World Mechanics, on YouTube guys. It's growing crazy fast, and thank you to all of you for that. It's been amazing journey there. Okay. And now you need to just pry it right there a little bit. Okay, like that. To start coming out, and it got loose. So now you can pull it a little bit. Wires are super short on this one. Okay, so this one here, once we remove the wires, we're going to show you exactly how to do all of them, but all of them are this way. You push that thing and you pull. Okay, the antenna, we will be doing it in a little bit. I cannot get to it now. Okay, the antenna, you just pry it open, okay, like that. On the bottom here, there is another one that you need to squeeze. Okay, and unplug. It's super tight. Okay, that's the one right here. You can see, press on this down and pull. And then we have the big one, which is the same way. We have one on the bottom guys that you need to, in the middle, that you need to press in and pull on the clip. Okay, like that. Okay guys, and after you remove the radio, as you can see, there is only 2 screws holding the controls now. We took the car out so you can see a little bit better. Okay, and now you won't be able to pull it, and you need to release that wire right here. Okay, you need to press down on it and pull it at the same time. Let us show you how to do that. This is for the fan. Okay, press down, and while you're pressing down, you need to pull on it. Okay, came out. Okay, this is for the fan. So we're done there. Now we have one clip there that holds it with electrical tape, so that should be fine. And next right here, you need to press in on this side and this side. Okay, and it will come loose. But we still have that clip there holding the wires. Okay, so we'll need to go ahead and remove this one now, and we'll also need to unhook the cable as well later. That's the one for the vents, so you can reach the clip from the bottom like that. Okay, and you can get the clip from the bottom easy. It'll be easier if you use pliers, guys. We didn't get one now, but the screwdriver pushed it out. Now this is the wires for the to where to distribute the air, where to go in the vents, dash vents, windshield, your feet. Okay, we want to hook this one, and next we need to unhook that cable here. Okay, and this one is actually pretty tight there now. Okay, and you can pry it open like that. It's holding one more place on the front there. It's a little bit of a mess. Okay, like that. Came out. So next time when you install the new ones, we'll show you how to do it in a second. Okay, there is a few bulbs, so depends on which one it is. You know which one it is. You twist it to the left counterclockwise, and this is the bulb, guys. In our case, that is not working. You can see. Okay, you can see how black that thing is. So all you have to do, just buy a new one. They sell the replacements pretty inexpensive. You remove the other ones the same way, like this one. Just reach them with the pliers. It's you need to use deep pliers for that purpose. Okay, and the bulb, if you grab it with your fingers really good, you can pull it out. Okay, just like that. And this is the little bulb, guys. So when you get a new one, pretty much all you have to do, just push it in. Okay, it goes only one way, so you push it in and you need to install it there. So pretty simple. You just need to turn clockwise now. Okay, you need to get it in the slots like that. Next we need to put it together, and what we need to do, we need to make sure that the cable goes right. So you need to feed it through the hole there to come out of here. Okay, it's kind of like fishing, guys. Okay, you can see to hook it up there, and once you hook it up, you just okay, you need to turn the button all the way now to adjust it. And in our case, we need to move the thing a little bit more. Okay, and we need to turn it to the right now. Okay, and we will need to install the cable there. It goes only one way. Okay, once you get it from the top now, guys, what you need to do, you can see you need to turn it and start turning the button there. Okay, and it's gonna feed it through here now, and it's going to click when it's done. You need to use pliers to turn it to come to that spot, so we'll go ahead and grab big pliers and we'll come back to it. Okay, and you can see it just locked like that. All we need to do now, connect the bottom wire here, the other wire as well on the other side, and you will need to put the radio and the trim piece together, and that will be, guys, the whole procedure, everything in reverse order. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. And so guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.